Your work changes the map. To achieve success, you need an integrated set of tools that lets you coordinate work across teams, from design to construction. With the AEC Collection, every designer, engineer, and contractor has access to multidisciplinary workflows that let them create with ease. Explore what's possible and build with confidence. To deliver high-performing buildings and infrastructure that transform lives and communities.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Phil Marshall, and I start with that little clip to give everyone the chance to see that they all fit into this story. Surveyors, architects, mechanical engineers, fabricators, contractors all benefit by having a continuous flow of information from concept to commissioning. And if you have the Autodesk AEC Collection, you already have all of the tools you need. And not just design tools, but detailing, analysis, and collaboration tools also. You just have to find how to use them. And that's what this webinar is intended to do, show you examples of workflows that people have found productive using the tools available. During the webinar, if you have any questions, just enter them into the question box on the left side of the screen. We'll have a Q&A session at the end. So how can using these tools help you? Each of the tools in the AEC Collection was developed to address a particular need. Honed by years of use in the real world, these tools are the most effective for the task. And they are linked together so the flow of ideas and data is smooth and largely invisible. No more saving in one format, moving a file, finding the file. Now everything is hassle-free. And the easy-to-use tools let you consider expanding your revenue base by going after services you maybe haven't offered yet. Mechanical designers can offer fabrication and installation. Architects can offer lead certification and coordination services. Anyone can provide construction admin services, all with the potential for new revenue and new markets. Finally, by having a common data platform and the tools to access the data, you have only one place to go for the current version. Eliminate all of those errors caused by outdated drawings. The primary tools are software packages you've already heard of and perhaps already use. Revit has become the most used BIM modeler and is frequently required for bids. AutoCAD, including its specialized tool sets, is a standard for drafting throughout the world. Civil 3D is an efficient tool to model and analyze roads, highways, bridges, water management, rail, and other physical networks. InfraWorks provides a large-scale modeling capability, which is fast and connects directly with Civil 3D and Revit models. Navisworks Manage works with federated models to find and manage interferences. And Autodesk Docs is the portal to cloud storage and a data platform for all of the other tools. As well as the primary tools, there are many other tools for specialized purposes. These can be used at different phases of the projects. The key here is using the most effective tool for the task. And remember, they all work together by sharing data. So let's look at the different applications for which you could use the AEC Collection. The first step in conceptualizing a building project is to establish existing conditions and putting the plans in the context of the surroundings. This can be done by using drones to fly a path over the site and create a point cloud. Recap Pro can help to extract data from the cloud and create geometry usable in the other applications. InfraWorks let you take the model and place it in a geolocated environment, complete with GIS data. For large-scale projects, this is critical for visualizations. Format Pro is an easy-to-use cloud-based sketching tool for early concept design. It allows you to try many different configurations. Insight will give you energy studies for those conceptual designs so you can optimize the building. Format Pro and Insight work hand in hand with Revit to complete the building design. Let's look at how Format can be used with Revit in the renovation
During the conceptual design phases of a project, it is helpful to be able to quickly work through design ideas. Format is an Autodesk tool used to quickly design in 3D and help you work out ideas early in the design process. Format models are used in Revit as context or as basis to further develop the design. To help you work in these applications, use the 3D Sketch tool in Revit to take models from Revit and use them in Format. For example, you want to explore possibilities of adding a new portion of this design, but are not ready to work on it in Revit. You would like to use the freeform tools available in Format. Open a 3D view of the model. The 3D Sketch tool allows you to transfer geometry from your Revit session into a Format session. You can transfer the entire model from Revit, or you can take just selected geometry. In this example, we only want to work with a portion of the design close to where the addition will be. Here, a section box is used to limit the geometry transferred. It is possible to select the geometry you wish to transfer. On the Masking and Site tab, click 3D Sketch. In the Launch Format 3D Sketch dialog, select the option for the transfer, All Visible Objects, or Selected Geometry. If using selected geometry, the geometry must be selected before you click the 3D Sketch button. In this example, we have used a section box to control the visible geometry. Select the Visible Objects option. Format Desktop opens, and the geometry from Revit is transferred into a Format model where you can work on the design. If the Format session was opened using the 3D Sketch functionality, use the tool in Format to send the design back to Revit. Opening a 3D sketch from Revit with Revit geometry in a free-form modeling tool like Format offers a way for you to quickly explore design ideas that can easily be used in Revit later.
So Format and Revit complement each other to help you finish the conceptual design easily and fluidly. With bidirectional interoperation, you use the best tool for the design job. Horizontal construction is easier with the tools in the AEC collection. You use Recap Pro to capture existing conditions and see the overall site with InfraWorks. Conceptual design of the project can be done in Civil 3D with Revit helping for any buildings like toll booths, stations, and associated structures. Insight can provide energy studies to rank alternatives. And 3ds Max lets you create compelling visualizations for public presentations. Let's see how the AEC collection can be used for infrastructure design.
The Autodesk AEC Collection enables users to create roadway and highway models with greater efficiency than ever. In Recap Pro, users can view and manage point cloud data obtained from LiDAR or drone technologies. Users can import the point cloud into their InfraWorks model seamlessly. Users can run traffic or mobility simulations that reflect existing traffic conditions. InfraWorks will also extract critical information from the point cloud with the automated linear feature extraction tool. This data can be fully utilized in Civil 3D during the design process. Collaboration in Civil 3D and BIM 360 Design helps design teams stay connected. With Civil 3D, users can accurately reflect existing conditions with greater detail. The ArcGIS connector is now available for Civil 3D and allows users to access a world of data that can be imported into their highway models. Leveraging the tools in Civil 3D, roadway designers can quickly lay out alignments, feature lines, and profiles based on design criteria. This data can be used to create a dynamic roadway corridor that can be easily modified, then updated automatically. These corridors contain the quantities required for cost estimates and reporting details. Users can now experience the power of design automation by utilizing Dynamo for Civil 3D, which helps process routine or complex tasks quickly and effectively. The tools in Civil 3D help create plan and profile layouts and sheets based on the roadway corridor models. Users can also generate dynamic roadway cross-sections that can be used to quickly create cross-section sheets for planned production. The roadway rehab corridor can be created based on point cloud data. The corridor can read existing pavement and edge lines to deliver precise pavement quantities and details. Users can add corrective measures to improve specific areas. Civil 3D allows users to view and drive the final model to inspect design details. These tools help to create a final product containing precise details, feature properties, and design attribution. All this and much more is available with the Autodesk AEC Collection.
As the design solidifies, you can use advanced steel to detail the framework and connections, structural bridge design to automate some of the tasks in bridge design, and vehicle tracking to analyze and ensure vehicular access. As a project moves into pre-construction, the structural components need to be fabricated. Advanced steel provides detailing tools and the ability to create shop drawings. Let's see how that works.
Structural engineers and fabricators can use BIM workflows that connect steel design to detailing and achieve extraordinary results. Once structural steel has been modeled in Revit by the structural engineer, design can be easily communicated to the steel detailer, who can complete the project by adding missing steel where needed. The advanced steel model contains not just the structure, but also steel connections, keeping them as intelligent parametric connections. Advanced steel has powerful tools for missing steel creation to quickly generate straight and spiral stairs, straight and curved railings, and cage ladders with the use of dedicated wizards. Let's start with the creation of a railing on the top of this floor beam. It's easy to go through the different options in the dialog, specify the connection type between posts and supporting beam, and change the end of the handrail type. Elbows can be automatically created between the last post and the top handrail. For creating a similar railing on a different floor beam, the steel detailer can reuse predefined settings previously saved in the advanced steel library, or transfer properties from the first railing to the second one. The railing can be easily extended or sharpened by moving the bolt grip at one of the railing ends. Shop drawings can be automatically generated by using one of the different drawing styles dedicated to missing steel. Views of the railing get labeled and dimensioned automatically on the assembly drawing. Once the model is completed, it's easy to export it back to Revit. The structural engineer can use the synchronization feature to load the file and see the differences between the Revit model and the advanced steel model. The different colors clearly show what has been added, modified, or deleted. The Revit user has a full control of these changes and can either accept them one by one or apply all of them in one click. As a result, both the designer and the fabricator get an accurate Revit model containing contributions from both teams.
So the bidirectional connection between Revit and advanced steel lets the designer and the fabricator both use the same information and work on the one model. After the MEP engineer designs the systems in Revit, allowing for size and flow, the ductwork and piping have to be fabricated. This is done with Fabrication MEP.
The AEC Collection provides MEP designers, engineers, and contractors a set of tools that supports BIM on their MEP projects from early stage design through construction. Use BIM-based workflows to move more seamlessly between design intent and detailing for fabrication. By starting in Revit, you can quickly and easily convert design intent models to fabrication parts using Revit's Design to Fabrication tool. You can also export model data from Revit to Fabrication CAD MEP, connecting your BIM data to existing workflows for prefabrication and construction without duplicating work. Fabrication CAD MEP is an AutoCAD-based tool that enables further detailing of MEP components with extensive libraries of real-world components and connections. Import MEP models into Navisworks Manage and deliver clash-free coordinated MEP models, avoiding costly rework on the job site. Use the Clash Detective feature to perform advanced 3D coordination prior to construction. Other features are also available, such as the Timeliner for 4D construction sequencing and quantification to aid in 5D cost estimation. Use the powerful connected BIM capabilities available in Revit, Fabrication CAD MEP, and Navisworks Manage through the AEC Collection to improve design, coordination, and fabrication of your MEP projects.
Again, these tools allow a smooth workflow between the engineer and designer in Revit and the designer and fabricator using Fabrication MEP. Along with the design processes, you have to predict building performance, and there are several tools in the AEC collection to help. The software package Robot performs structural analyses to determine how the building responds to different loading, normal loads, wind pressure, and seismic shaking. Built into Revit is the ability to calculate heating and cooling loads to enable mechanical engineers to size the systems for optimum performance. Revit and Insight perform whole building analyses to calculate the energy efficiency of the structure and insulation. It suggests ideas for improvement, including solar panels, wind turbines, and shading panels. Daylighting is an important design element that reduces energy requirements, humanizes the workspace, and brightens the space and the occupant's mood. Revit, with a cloud-based plugin, allows you to calculate the amount of daylighting available and track it over a day or a year. Many of the building owners are looking for LEED certification, either to save operating costs or as a green cachet. Revit uses the Green Building Studio calculation tools as a cloud-based tool to determine the characteristics of the building and suggest ways to meet the certification requirements. When the project gets into construction, the AEC Collection provides tools to manage a job and collaborate with all of the stakeholders. The Revit model is a single source of truth, so the cloud data storage capabilities allow everyone to access it anywhere, in the office, in the trailer, on site, from any device, laptop, tablet, even phone. Navisworks Manage lets you sequence the tasks and visually see the process on the screen before it is real. And to monitor progress, you can fly a drone on a regular basis and use the resulting point cloud and models from ReCap Pro to see what's been accomplished and what's left to be done. With the AEC Collection, Autodesk gives you unlimited cloud storage of your data. Autodesk Docs is your portal to this storage, as well as providing collaboration tools. Participants in the project, architects, engineers, consultants, contractors, all securely access the data using the cloud. Permissions are set so each organization has access to their data, but no one else's. More than just file management, Autodesk Docs provides for markup, management of issues, reviewing workflows, and transmittals. Since it's an intelligent model, this tool shows information from the content of the file, for example, the manufacturer model of equipment in the building. So what we have seen is that the many tools in the AEC Collection can be used to increase your productivity, create smooth and fluid workflows, potentially expanding your revenue by offering services you aren't offering now, and reducing risk by early collaboration and coordination and predicting performance of the building, all using the same data platform, ensuring everybody works with the most current data. And if you have the AEC Collection, you have these tools already. Take advantage of them. I challenge each of you to choose one new tool and try it this month. Add it to your workflow and see the results. I bet it becomes permanent. At this point, I'll ask if you want to enter your questions into the box on the left side of the screen. We have a couple already. Let's see what we have. All right, there was a question about are these software packages already installed on my computer? Typically what happens on an install is you install just the modules that you are using right at the moment. So you will probably need to go back to your IT group and have the other software installed, but you have the licenses already, so it isn't a question there. You just have to do the install of the packages that you don't now have or don't now use. Another question talking about collaboration. So in the collaboration with Autodesk Docs, you need a license to access the files. However, what you can do, if you have an Autodesk Docs license, you want to share a file or a model with someone outside of the project in a read-only fashion, you can create a link that gives other people access to that one document. It doesn't allow them to do any markup. They can't participate in reviews, but they can look at the document and perhaps use it in whatever their purpose is. You might use that for a zoning board or something like that. All right, let's see any more questions come in. Yeah, there was a question on pricing, and the thing with the AEC collection is that if you've purchased the AEC collection, then you already have all of this software and the right to use them. If you do not have the AEC collection right now, the collection pricing is just a little bit more than the packages you might be using already. So if you have a Revit license, going from Revit to the AEC collection is just a small markup, but I'll defer exact numbers to your salesperson. All right, anyone else with questions? All right, so MicroCAD offers webinars on many. Oh, no, another question came in. Civil 3D mentioned the ArcGIS data. Yes, the link is available, and the question was, is it specific to the newest version? The answer I don't know off the top of my head. I'll be amazed if it isn't, but I can certainly find out. And if you want to send me an email with your email, I'll give you an answer by the end of the day today. At the end of this presentation, I'll have my email shown, and you can just send me a note so I know who you are. And then I'll get back to you on the version that's supported of the ArcGIS data. All right, MicroCAD offers webinars on many other topics to help our customers be successful. On April 21st, we'll discuss Inventor and Fusion and when to use each. April 28th, we'll dive into Autodesk Docs and how to incorporate it into your workflows. And May 18th, we'll cover the concepts of digital twin and the digital thread. You register for any of these at microcad3d.com. For more information on the software in the AEC collection, including training options, please call us at one of our local offices or contact me directly. And here's, you can see my direct contact for the person who had the ArcGIS question. So again, I challenge you to take one of the tools that you're not now using and use it in your workflow. Give us a call if you need some help getting that set up, and then put it into the workflow and see how it helps, whether it provides improvements in productivity, gives you the ability to do things you couldn't before, or just ensures that you're using common data on the different applications. All of those are valid and good reasons to continue to use it. Very much. Thank you very much for your time today. And remember to call and contact us for further webinars. And this ends the webinar for today. Thank you.